vanish.
Hey, what's happening to you guys? Xenoverse and Kian, and welcome back to another video. So today I decided to break away from the God Eater uploads that I've been doing just to bring you guys this interesting interview that took place between Bandai Namco UK and Masayuki Hirano. And the questions were pretty standard, but the answers, they were kind of interesting to talk about, so I decided to just bring it up to you guys and see what you guys think about it. So I'm just going to be reading out the questions and the answers. I'll obviously put the questions and the answers on the screen for you guys to see as well, and I'm going to be talking about them and giving you guys my 2 cents about how these answers, to be more precise, would give any indication of what we can see in Xenoverse 2. So pretty much JC asked, what improvements have been made to Xenoverse 2 and why should fans be excited? And pretty much MH, which is Masayuki Hirano, pretty much answers, I wish we could say everything in terms of the improvements and enhancement, but that wouldn't be an answer. What we are really focusing on this time is online features. We just announced 6-player cooperation mode, which is something completely new that wasn't in the original Dragon Ball Xenoverse. We are putting a focus on online features so that players will be able to play for a really long time, interact and communicate with fans around the world. So I would say the biggest improvements in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is the online features, which is something I'm really excited for because, Xenoverse 1 lacked a lot of online features. I mean, we did have parallel quests and, endless and all that stuff, but it didn't last too long, and with the way he's talking, he's really putting emphasis on online features. So I'm expecting, netcode to be perfect. Not perfect, nothing can be perfect, but I'm expecting it to be as close to perfect as possible. Online being smooth, hit frames being worked out, all the issues that Xenoverse had, in the past. Hopefully all that stuff will be addressed, and obviously with the feedback that we've been given to Masayuki Hirano, hopefully he's taken that into consideration. So next thing he talks about, next question is, sounds awesome. You mentioned 6-player battles. What can fans expect? What can fans expect? 6v6 battles against other players or 6v1 massive Dragon Ball enemies? Now see, this question got me interested because I didn't actually think about a 6v6 battle against other players. So when I read that question, I was like, oh shit, is he gonna say yes, there's going to be 6v6 battles? But the answer obviously is as vague as it can be. But anyway, MH answers, so we are focusing on 6-player cooperation, which you will be gathering with 5 allies to fight against really strong enemies. We want players to focus on the outcomes and situations that change during 6-player co-op. For example, your allies may be brainwashed by the enemy, or they might launch a scattering attack where your allies are sent to different dimensions. So it's not always 6 versus 1. It may be even 5 versus 2 or 4 versus 3. The outcome really changes depending on the enemy's attack. You may have to fight a different enemy in different dimensions, or you may have to fight against your allies or even maybe yourself. So basically, when I read that answer, I thought maybe we might be fighting 2 great apes or 2 giant Namekians at the same time, stuff like that. But when you really look at it, I think he's talking about basically when your friends get taken over, by the brainwash ability. I guess those characters will be taken over and they'll turn into an enemy and you have to fight your own teammates. If that happens, that would be so fucking cool, because I can already imagine someone, maybe let's say for example you paired up with someone who's level 99 and he gets taken over and now you're fucked over because now you have to fight that level 99 and you're just probably a level 50 or something like that. But yo, that's actually pretty cool. I'm hoping to see maybe 6 versus 2 when it comes to the bosses, but we don't know. So far it sounds pretty interesting, and there's a lot of emphasis on cooperation, stuff like that. I'm also hoping now that there's going to be a 6v6 battles, because that would be insane. That actually would be the biggest thing ever. Just imagine, we got 3 versus 3, which was chaotic enough as it is. Now imagine 6 versus 6, bruh. That will be insane. You'll see Kamehameha waves, you see spirit bombs, you see death balls flying around. That'll be fucking crazy. Okay, now take that and imagine 6 giant Namekians versus 6 giant Namekians. Oh Jesus, I don't think that's going to be possible, because now that I think about it, the stages have to be big, and if there were to be 6 versus 6 battles, I would assume that some stages would not be available, like, you know, the tournament stage, for example. There's no way the tournament stage can host pretty much 6 versus 6 giant Namekians. It won't happen. But at the same time, if there's 6 versus 6 battles, that will mean that we'll be getting, you know, brand new stages with giant ass you know, stages, which would be awesome. So the question goes on saying, Jay-Z pretty much says, another thing fans would like to know more about is the Dragon Ball Xenoverse beta. What can fans exactly do? Well, Jesus, I can't even read the question, hold up. Another thing fans would like to know more about is the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 beta. What can fans exactly do? Okay, now I can read. So MH replies, we can't go into every bit of detail at this point of time, obviously, because wait, that doesn't make sense though. I mean, like, the beta should be coming out this month, September, so he can't technically go into detail, but anyways, whatever. Like we said, we are focusing on online features. We want to see how players enjoy it and how people react to it, so it will be focusing a lot on the exploration, and that's what players will be able to do for the first time through the experience. Okay, first of all, is the spell focusing right? I don't know. Anyways, so basically they're pretty much giving us Captain City. That's exactly what they're giving us. They're giving us Captain City, maybe local play as well, but I don't think there's going to be any online features. I think, no, yeah, there will be online features. Yeah, I mean, I just read that, but I'm saying that it's not going to be like online battles. I don't know, like, but basically they're giving us Captain City. They just want to see if they can hold 300 players at the same time. So it's not really a beta now, because the game's coming out, you know, October, so it's more of a demo. But anyways, I'm not really gonna question it. So Jay-Z pretty much goes on to say, Dragon Ball is a very special franchise. I grew up with it and have fond memories. Can you say anything to the UK fans to go out and get this game? And then it's just a generic answer. We are almost at the release date and we are still looking to improve and brush up the game until the very minute. Even after the game is released, we are looking to improve and add more features based on user feedback. So we are really hoping that the fans in the UK play the game, share us their thoughts and share their feedback and work with us to improve the game and make it even better. You know, there's thank you, Hirano-san, thank you, blah blah blah, and yeah. So I think the only thing that came out from this interview that was pretty interesting was the idea of a 6v6 battle. I know that, you know, it was Jay-Z who asked that question, but now it just opens up a whole lot of possibility. I can see 6v6 working, and it will be a huge step from a 3v3, and which also brings me up to the video that I did a couple of days ago talking about how they should improve the algorithm for 3v3, you know, matching players based on their level. So let's say a level 50 joins in and a level 99 joins in, they pretty much I guess the range of, you know, AIs that should be joining those lobbies should be between 50 and 99 to keep things balanced out, because I hate to be paired up with level 10s and, you know, get myself washed because those two couldn't hold up their own, you know, against the enemies. But yeah, basically that's the interview. I just want to bring this up to you guys in case you missed it. The link to the interview will be in the description below. It wasn't really any, you know, a video, it was just more of a written interview. So yeah guys, hope this has been interesting to you. Thanks so much for watching. Obviously keep your eye out for the beta, which should be announced sometime in the middle of September, probably. At the latest it will be yeah, it has to be in the middle of September. That's because it can't be in October, because that'll be way too late and stuff like that. But yeah, so hopefully we might get some more information during PAX East. I don't think it's gonna happen, maybe a new trailer, but if you really think about it, we haven't really even scratched the surface of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, because all we've gotten is stuff that we kind of expected. We knew there's going to be movie characters in the game, so that wasn't too much of a surprise when we saw, you know, Slug, Gogeta, Janemba, all those characters should pop up, because we knew once from the teasers anyways that we were supposed to be getting movie characters. What was kind of surprising is the 6v1 battle. And see, that was something new. We didn't expect that. So I'm hoping to get more of the unexpected stuff, like finding out certain characters are going to be in the game, it's cool, but it's not really like the highlight in my opinion. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, I'm done talking. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.